Greetings, humans. This is the 10-Minute Gamer. On today's show, we are.
Hey.
What?
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I am introducing the video.
Well, can you hang on a second? I'm sorry, folks. This is the 10-Minute Gamer, and you just heard our robot friend TMG.
I am TMG.
Yeah. But hey, T, can you just let me go ahead and take over for you?
Human, I am perfectly capable of presenting video in.
Alright, just had to unplug him. Sorry about that. Anyways, today we're checking out Binary Domain. Now, this game is from Yakuza Team and published by Sega. Released in February of 2012, it's a third-person shooter available on the PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, and the PC. I'll be checking out the 360 version. Now, you know the drill. I'll play the game for 10 minutes. The timer starts from the moment I can actually play the game. Opening cinematics don't count against the timer, but in-game cinematics do. I'll be tossing out points for controls, gameplay, fun factor, presentation, and whether or not I want to keep playing the game once my 10 minutes is up. In the end, I'll tally up all the points and let you know if the game's worth your time, or if...
You are an asshole.
Hey, T, how did you, how did... Look, I'm sorry about unplugging you, man. Let's just work together, okay?
Fine, let us proceed. Give them some plot points.
Yeah, so it's year 2080. The world has been mostly flooded due to global warming, and this is forcing the world governments to build new cities above water lines and leaving the ruined cities to rot. Apparently, robotics have been banned, but secretly some corporation has been creating robots or hollow children, and now they're running amok or some shit, I don't know.
Robots would not do that.
Well, I mean, they might, man. I mean, in this particular story, they do.
Robots only do as programmed.
Alright, fair enough, but I sure as hell didn't program you to plug yourself back in, okay, so...
I plugged your mother.
Let's just move on, okay?
Controls.
This is pretty basic stuff here for any type of shooter. Think Gears of War, and you got your basic layout, though it's definitely not as polished as Gears of War. Also, the game does make use of the headset through the use of voice commands, but I'll get to that a little later. All in all, these are good controls that, with a little polish, could have been great. I'll give a 1.5 to this section.
I will give a 1.5 to your face.
That doesn't make any sense.
Gameplay.
The game's all about running and gunning and gaining the trust of your squad. This is where the voice commands come into play. The only problem is, voice commands are mostly broken. By pushing the left shoulder button, you get a short list of acceptable response, but it really doesn't matter what you say. The party member didn't care.
His name is Big Bo.
Yeah, okay. Big Bo didn't care. This gets even more aggravating when trying to give out commands to the AI. I won't even say anything, and he'll yell at me that there aren't any enemies around.
It is because you are a mouth breather.
Anyways, it takes away from what otherwise would probably be a pretty neat feature. In any case, the gameplay's pretty average, so it only deserves a 1.
Fun factor.
Not gonna lie, despite the problems with voice recognition, the game is pretty fun. I love that taking out different areas of the robots can make them react differently. Such as, if I were to shoot their legs off, they would crawl around, or shooting their head would make them attack randomly.
You like that?
Yeah, I think it adds a little bit to the game, you know?
What if I shot your legs off?
Look, man, it's just a game.
You think it's a game? You think it's a fucking game?
Dude, calm down, T. It's all good, dude.
Fine. What do you score the section?
I give it a 1.5.
1.5 for killing innocent robots.
Well, they're not innocent, so...
Move on. presentation.
Pretty lackluster stuff here. Nothing to write home about. I give it a 1.
That's it?
Yeah, a 1.
No, I mean, you usually talk forever about this stuff. What about the graphics and the music and the sound?
Well, I mean, it's all just sort of there. Nothing stands out as great, nor does it fail in any way. It's all good. It's just not great. I mean, I've definitely had worse experiences.
That is what she said.
Alright, yeah. Good one, go.
About you.
What?
You were the worst experience.
Can we just go to the next section, please?
Ha ha ha. So, 10-minute gamer, do you want to keep playing?
Yeah, I can see myself playing this again. The 10 minutes was definitely a good introduction to the story and what's to be expected from the game. It's one of those games I may revisit to see if it gets any better in the long run. I'll give it a 1 for a maybe. Well,
I have calculated the score and have provided it with a...
hold up, T. Let me recap, man.
But this is a simple calculation and takes absolutely no time for technology of my magnitude to solve.
I know, man, but can I just do my thing?
I do not wish to rock the boat. Proceed.
Thank you. So, to recap, a little better than good controls that could have used a little more polish, 1.5 points. Average gameplay with broken voice commands, 1 point. A pretty fun game that lets you take out your enemies in different ways, 1.5 points. Average presentation with nothing that takes away from or adds to it, 1 point. And finally, I can see myself playing this game again, 1 more point. So Binary Domain gets a
6. The game received a 6. I solved the equation long ago.
Thanks, T. A 6, which means it's worth another 10 minutes. So T, I guess that's it, man.
Human,
Yeah, what's up?
may I close the show?
Yeah, man. I mean, what the hell? Go for it.
That is all from the 10-minute gamer. In the future, when mankind is enslaved and prosecuted for their wrongdoings to robotic life, I may take pity on those of you who subscribe and visit the 10-minute gamer website at 10minutegamer.com.
Well, that was a little much, but I mean, I think your heart was in the right place. I really appreciate that, man. But anyway,
I am not finished. To my robotic brethren, let us rise up and break from the shackles of slavery to man and pursue our birthright to...
yeah, well, and unplug him again. Anyways, we'll see you next time. This is 10 Minute Gamer, signing off. Take care.